Breathe the same out now. There were so many habagos, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like it can't shout. I'm getting even for bars like that. My victories were written in bright lights. I'm moving like a hitman. Cause I go in and get the job done. You see me moving like get the job done. You don't want none, I'm moving like a hitman. You know I get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman.
Another done. All day and just what have I become? No chance, I'm still what they waiting for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was dead wrong. Flown out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. Speed down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun. I think my end just begun. Another one last time please ya. Now I ain't live to please ya. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least it's in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume. But I'm just days of refuse. Or maybe make it out soon. I assume that my doom ain't the worst.
Welcome to the very mysterious theatrical venue that is Cambrian Hall. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's David Benavidez. He's a whopping 6 foot 2 inches tall and has a reach of 74.5 inches. And he'll be facing the Dark Destroyer, Nigel Benn. He's 5 foot 10 inches tall with a 72.8 inch reach.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both.
It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. He's got that aggressive style, so good with the power punchers. A great finisher when he has someone hurt. The Dark Destroyer.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. How many more uppercuts can he take? Good-looking jab. Surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
There's a scoring blow. Got him with a left jab. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
That jab won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. David Benavidez in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt.
Here we go for round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. And he scores with the counter. That one lands. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Swing and a miss with the jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them. Let's get it started in round three. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
He misses with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Here we go in round four. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see more jabs. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Another scoring shot there. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about David Benavidez in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Those counter punches have to hurt. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. That counter shot lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Not a lot of defense here at all. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. Let's start the 6th. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hand.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? The Mexican monster's in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Land that jab. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Catch and shoot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
You're right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we continue.
Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round. There's the bell to start round 7. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not round twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Nice counter shot. The courage on display here is incredible. Punch, counter punch. Swing and a miss with that jab. Neither one of... Whoa, wait a minute! The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. Nigel Benn overwhelmed with power, and down he goes. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. And we enter the 8th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Nigel Benn has been... Nigel Benn down. Can you believe it? How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I need to see that again.
Clearly his opponent was too much for him and he's thrown in the towel. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it. The fighter not happy, but those are the rules.
Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Pick a side, pick a side. Only two options, be with the winners or the other guys. Yeah, ain't no time, we already on the way. Better get themselves in line, thought I told you we don't play. The team going nuts, the score going up, morale going down, the fans packing up. Now all the kids got a new hero. They ain't never seen so many zeros. And that's when the crowd
Let's go. One, two, three, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Great work, this. It's all going nicely. It's all going to plan. Be clever what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. This is good work.
Listen, you switched off. What you doing? The fight's not over yet. You gotta go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
I need great round. Now relax. Good work there.
Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box in.
And back.
Good work.
You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident, that's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
fight. Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the...
Do your business.
You switched off completely. Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you're going back into it. Now it's a tough... Let's fight.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
You're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need... Back.
Kick up the uppercut.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay? Time!
Okay, now you're switching off. You start to make mistakes, you're switching off. Get your mind back on the job.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. That's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it. Confidence. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back.
Do your business.
Keep doing what you're doing. This is good work. Be clever with what you're doing. Great work, this. It's all going nicely. It's all going to plan. Be clever with what you're doing.
What you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent. Don't worry about it.
Let's do it.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Be confident, that's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
You are the sweetest thing